Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Callie May, and welcome to the Callie May Second channel. Today, we're going to be reacting to one of my first ever nerdcore songs, Ends Optimized Demise. This is one of the very first Murder Drones nerdcore songs I've ever written, and it's very, very old, and I haven't listened to it in a very long time, so it's going to be interesting to see how much I've changed as a songwriter, as a producer, as a vocalist, guitarist, everything with this song. And this is the first type of content that I'm doing on this channel, so if you want to see more of it, and you want me to react to some other Murder Drone songs, or not even just Murder Drones, could be FNAF, could be anything, let me know in the comments, and I'll be trying to react to it and all that stuff. So we're going to get started with this, and I'm going to severely regret everything. Okay, before the drop even starts, I think I made this like visualizer in like 10 minutes. I took some random like star like background video and I was like, all right, I'm going to try to make this into a visualizer. And I went to a random website and I was like, all right, that looks like a visualizer. And you can't see it, my camera's blocking it, but there's a little like watermark that has my name. I think I made this like N render in SFM in like 5 minutes. And I think it's also the album cover. I severely regret this render. It is very cringe, but screw it. I mean, it worked, I guess. This is also a very different type of intro. I usually wouldn't do something so electronic. Oh, okay. So, first of all, these lyrics. I know these lyrics are going to be way worse than my current standard for lyrics. As a songwriter, I try to avoid being super on the nose. What were even the first words? I just paused it immediately. Okay, force within the power, working by the hour. I mean, I sound like a crazy person, especially with this like filter that I'm running under. I don't know. I don't really remember what I was doing there. Some sort of delay, but it's very like, I think this is around the time when one of Longest Solo Ever songs came out. I think Intruder. I think that main melody, I think I literally almost stole it. Sorry, Dean. So, I mean, the intro is very, very different than what I would usually write. I'm very much like more rock focused, more metal focused than I am within this song, which this song is still very metal and rock focused, but it's a lot of different elements and pieces within this. If you are not really into writing music or lyrics, this rhyme scheme, it's going to be very cheesy. So, force within the power, working by the hour, that's A. And I think this entire verse is just a rhyme A, I think. Okay, so A, B, A, which sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It's just very cheesy, the lyrics. Again, very on the nose lore wise. I wouldn't do that normally. That's an interesting lead line in that verse where the guitars come in. Hold on. That's cool. I remember using that same synth in a lot of songs, actually. I know I'm pausing a lot. Go listen to the original if you want to. Yeah, no, the guitars are pretty cool. They're doing a little harmony in there. I think they're doing it just a third, I think. Into the chorus. So these vocals, they're very loose timed, like they're not very, on the grid rather. Usually when producers that like mix vocals and everything with like stacks and like lots of layers and lots of takes, they will use something called like vocal line, or they will just align it to the grid of the DAW. I think I roughly tried to do that here, but the problem is that the tuning is also very whack. So the tunings of the vocals are all over the place. They're not really tight. And that's what I was trying to do with like these layers. Like you can definitely hear the harmonies in this chorus. Like you can definitely tell like there's major differences in like the left and right ears when I'm panning these vocals out. That lead line is also interesting. I don't think I'd write something like that. What was it? It's like you've got nowhere to. Yeah, no, I wouldn't usually do that. Nowadays, I think what I did, if I recall correctly, I think I just wrote the melody in like a piano or like a synth or whatever. Like I went into the DAW, drew out the melody, and I was like, "Yep, that's the melody now." Which I mean, it's not bad, but it's not very strong. I feel like my melodies would be a lot better if I didn't just draw them out and be like, all right, this is it. No take backsies. So the dance beat thing's cool though. Strange chord changes at the end. The glitch part I still do, like the glitching guitars. There's a weird genre switch back into this verse. Again, the same similar rhyme scheme. One thing that I wish I did that I would do now in these verses is I would layer like screams. So like when the band kicks back in. So maybe they're just like me, built from the machines. I would like layer the or my screams aren't like, you know, they're just like me. Like my screams aren't here right now because I'm not warmed up. But I would definitely layer those because these are very static vocal takes. They're just kind of stale in this vocal mix. The mix also is very not much what I would do now. And I'm very happy that like my mixes and production have skyrocketed from this song. However, for this being one of my first bigger songs, I feel like I could have done better. Okay. Pop song structure, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. I'm also noticing there's like a lot of elements that I'm doing. I'm hearing like a pad that like the guitars like everything's playing the same chords, right? I feel like there's just too much elements going on. Like the drum dance beat thing is cool. But having the guitars, and I think I had like some other pads. I think the big problem is that there's the synth lead melody that's also playing, I think, on top of the vocal. No. Okay, I know what it is. So there's three elements other than the drums and the bass. There's those two, and then there's the guitars. There's some sort of like synth playing the same chords that's also doing the side chain, like the waves. There's also the synth melody copying the chorus, and there's like these like guitar, like this is a very like it stems from pop punk, and like some of that stuff is having a counter melody from the guitars. Like if you really pay attention in this chorus. Let me go back. Or whatever. Something like that. I don't really remember what it's playing, but you can definitely tell like that's another element that's kind of getting in the way. I think in the mix, if I would have changed anything, well, I would have definitely changed that like synth down. If I were to go back and to redo this, which I've been thinking about doing. If you guys want to see the song like remastered, like remade or whatever, let me know. That'd be cool. Point is, I would do this very differently. I would not let that lead synth lay on top as much as I would, and I would definitely let those counter melody guitars kind of sit back too. But whatever. Can't go back now. Oh, breakdown. That's cool. The doom kind of synth on top. So one thing that I kind of wish I did in this breakdown, and what I would typically do now is like production. I mean, obviously I've been talking about production this whole time, but when the breakdown kicks in, it's like sort of a really weird transition. Let me go back. Yeah, when this breakdown comes in, it just kind of filters out everything, and then it comes back in, which I mean is cool, but it's very like kind of like, oh, this is what's happening now. I feel like I definitely could have done that better. Oh, the screams. Oh, the screams. They're not good. The guitar glitch is cool. I don't know if that might be inspired by like I started doing that a lot when Undefeatable came out. Or at least like a lot of the Sonic Frontiers songs. They do that glitchy guitar thing, that stutter. But the screams, I was not very good. I'm still not very good at screams, but this is better than that. So that's good. When I did the mashup for this like newer version, I like listened to like a little bit. I think like the verse and like the chorus. When I did the mashup of like all three or however many songs I did. But I didn't hear this breakdown, and oh boy. Actually, okay, there's one cool element with this vocal part. Is that there's like a filtered, like, I think there's like a chorus, or there's something with the screams. Just you're going to really need to listen on this, but. So there's like, I think there's like an octave down part. Or maybe like a semitone down. I can't really tell. But there's like another layer of that scream that's like filtered like chorus or something. I don't know. But I think that's kind of cool. I think this was like to be like the main villain, I guess, in the writing, follow down, whatever the hell. Cringe lyrics. Would not write this stuff now, but. Ooh, vocal lyric change. So I changed it. I don't know why I said they. I changed it from "You've got nowhere to hide now" to "They've." I'm really creative with that. I do like the piano accompaniment before the final chorus. I feel like I could have stayed on that a little bit longer, to build tension. Because a lot of songwriting is tension, like pulling and giving tension. I feel like if I stuck with that like stripped down version a little bit more, that would have been really cool. But I guess the only real difference in this final, again, this very pop songwriting, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. But I mean, I don't know. This is kind of cool, I guess. Ah, cool. There's the overdub. I forgot I did that. Was it "We Take the Vow"? That's pretty cool. You can definitely tell with that overdub that I'm very like amateur with that. Because I mean, I definitely like aged, but also like I need to hear that again. Yeah, I definitely tuned the hell out of that. I can tell. You could tell by how like shaky my voice is in that part. That's kind of funny. Ooh, double time. Wait, hold on. I just processed that. Double time on the drums. That's cool. That so that end part till the end. I think I sang a different note in the original version. I don't really know what note I would sing there, but it's very not very good. I mean, I've been talking about that this whole time, but the point is like that's not a very strong way to end it. I think this just does the whole synth thing and then it's out, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. This video dropped on April 29th, 2023. It has been about 2 years, coming up on two or whatever, that the song came out. Definitely have became a better producer, a better vocalist, and a better person. So that's good. Um, all things considered, I think for kind of it being suddenly popular, popular quote unquote, um, it's okay. It's fine. If you like it, that's okay. I'll judge you. No, I'm kidding. So I mean, it's definitely a if it doesn't really hold up to me personally, but I think for what it's worth and at the time of making it, it's pretty okay. So yeah, that's Ends Optimized Demise. That's one of my first Murder Drones Nerdcore songs. Uh, go check out the original if you really want to. I'm gonna be filming some more reactions on here very shortly, and maybe more Murder Drone stuff. So if you want more of that, please let me know. And yeah, I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Toodles, y'all.